Okay, so on this channel, I wanted to start a subject. Is it a subject? I want to start a thing called Wheeling with a Subject. It's more about four-wheeling, kind of off-road stuff, kind of out there. Maybe talk about some YouTubers. Wheeling with a Subject. This is the first video. I'm going to try and do this. Hopefully you guys like it. We'll see how it goes. Anyhow, today, the subject is, I want to talk about my 1989 Toyota 4Runner. Let's get to it. Okay, where do I start with the story? Obviously, I'm going to call this Wheeling with a Subject. Today's subject is why the shitty old 4Runner. Why would I go out and buy this versus going out and buying a brand new vehicle? Well, number one reason is nostalgia. This truck, or SUV if you will, is more a truck than anything. My very first vehicle was actually given to me by my uncle. I'm not going to give his name on here just for, obviously, but you know who you are if you're watching this. So, I got that truck, and that was my very first vehicle. I was in a really rough patch in life. Like, I didn't realize how rough times were, but I was 18 years old in 2008. So, 2008, I was 18 years old. We had the recession going on. I was absolutely broke. I was so lucky to have a job at the time. I had a job. I was doing well enough. I was living out of a trailer. Then one of my uncles came in. I'm not going to give him his name as well, but he kind of seen what I was doing as far as my life, and he realized that was not like really a life to live. So my other uncle, he actually had an old Toyota pickup truck, not too different from the Toyota 4Runner. He gave that to me. It needed work, which I was cool with. I'm always cool with doing work. And yeah, so I got that truck, and that was my very first vehicle, and I went on a lot of adventures. Loved the four-wheel drive capability. Loved getting out. Loved wheeling with it. Unfortunately, when I started truck driving, I started a career as a truck driver. So, got out doing over-the-road work. Well, on the way to work, I was only going home maybe like every 2 or 3 months. Maybe to go see family and friends, and then be there for 34 hours to do my reset, and I was out of there. And unfortunately, the truck gave up the whip, and it sat for a bunch of years and all of that. So, saved up my money, quit truck driving, and I had plans to rebuild it. But unfortunately, in 2020, the Slider fire happened in Happy Camp. And as you know, well, as some people know, not everybody knows this, but my neighborhood burnt up. I pretty much lost most of everything. My mom pretty much lost most of everything. My sister lost pretty much all of everything, along with her kids and her boyfriend. So that was really kind of a tragedy. And my cherished, beloved, passed down to me. Toyota actually burnt up, and it's gone. So skip around to 2025. I found a good deal on this old 4Runner. Picked it up, and I've been fixing it up ever since. So this is gonna be my baby. This is gonna be my baby. It needs a lot of work. Obviously, it's a shit box, but it's my shit box, okay? Don't any of you guys talk it down. It's a shit box, none the same. I do love it though. So grand plans for this vehicle, like what I'm gonna do with the 4Runner in the long run. We're gonna get a paint job on it. got a few dents to beat out. Rust, it's actually rust free, believe it or not. This thing being, you know, over 30 years old, it's pretty much rust free, which is freaking great. Wow, there goes the wipers. It does need to be dealt with too. There's a lot of work to do here, I'll be honest. Will it live up to the legend that is my old truck? I will forever miss my old truck, but this is a great step in the right direction, kind of get me down the road from what happened in 2020 with the slider fire. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, so like things haven't been all that great since it happened. Like if you notice my YouTube history, I was uploading regularly before that happened. You know, going out doing adventures, doing crazy stuff, and then after that I continued on. I persisted for about maybe 6 more months doing the YouTube thing, and then the reality of the situation hit, because then I kind of woke up to reality. I more or less lost everything. I had no money, I was broke, there was a COVID pandemic going on, I was struggling, and I absolutely just kind of sank into a whole depression, and that's what I did. So, yeah, sorry that today's subject got a little bit dark, but what do you want me to say? That's been my life for like the last 5 years. On top of that, it's just been rough, man. Like, cost of living's got out of hand. I can't really afford the same stuff that I used to. So yeah, it's just been difficult. Anyhow, let's get on a more upbeat journey. So we're talking about the 4runner. What's my grand plans with this 4runner? So I want to actually go out and do some exploring with you guys. On top of that, I want to go see if I can do some recovery and help some people out, get them out of a ditch somewhere, or get them out of a mud hole, or so I need to make this thing pretty capable. Right now it's got a front locker, the rear locker isn't put in yet. I got the drivetrain to where it's mostly reliable. I need to check the timing belt, don't let me forget. Be like, hey, check your timing belt. But yeah, this thing, I'm actually pretty happy with the direction it's going. It does very well. I was testing it the other day with the front locker in, and it climbs well. So, anyhow, it's been fun. Hope you enjoyed the little video talking about the old shit box. Hopefully this 4runner will live on for many years to come, but you never know, man. I lost my old truck to wildfire, and it did not live on. It went to the crusher. It's probably a Kia right now, so it's too bad. Not everybody gets to keep their first vehicle. Stay safe out there, and if you got your first vehicle, hang on to it, especially if it's something a little bit special to you. So keep it real. Peace, guys.